Yeah. All right. First up is going to be vote 1 for BJB's Flip Reset Double Touch. This is going to be vote 1 for this one. It's from the Esports Champions Tournament. Game 2 of a best of 3, but game 2 just getting started here. So this is vote 1 for this one. Vote 1 for this one.
So, as I said, hopefully it won't affect them too much. But we're about to get underway for game number 2.
All right, let's go and the steal away. We'll send it right towards the goal, but fortunately, this time round, Swoogstar is there to provide the defense, but just slotted past. Oh boy, BJB, of course, makes look easy.
Yeah, Swoogstar initially went out for that defense. It went right past him. And once again, I hate to say it, really higher. So, as I said,
so let's vote 1 right there for BJB's Flip Reset Double Touch. Vote 1 for that one. Manhattan saying with the way the mob mentality works on this stream, yeah, Bluey and Alpha looking pretty good right now. If Wake on it shuts in and I voted yeah on 2, we could definitely get it to a win without watching it. I think so. I don't even doubt it. That's the worst part. I mean, there's almost no one else here. Yeah, no one else is like participating actively. I see a couple names I recognize in the chat list, but there will be Beads is one of them. And Bat coming in with the vote 2 also. All right, well, let's at least watch vote 2. See what you guys think about it. Again, we are in the grand finals of the ESL Spain. Barcelona going up against ARG. Barca's up a game and a goal a minute into game 2 here. And again, actual grand finals of ESL Spain. Well, let's see what you guys think about this one.
La ha dado mal, pero por poco, ¿eh? Yo creo que ha saltado un poquito tarde, no se esperaba esa prolongación de Marbayocho tan buena.
Cuidado con el pase, que es muy bueno. Alfa que va a intentar revolverse en el aire. ¡Creo que ¡Alfa! ¡Una vez más! ¡Nos tiene acostumbrados! Bluey de pasador, Mr. Catherine. ¡Ay, qué bien lo ha hecho Alfa! Si es que lo hace fácil. Parece sencillo.
And since it's the first time we're actually watching it, I'm going to play it again here. What's up, Max Ernst, by the way?
GCR, la ha dado mal.
La ha dado mal, pero por poco, ¿eh? Yo creo que ha saltado un poquito tarde, no se esperaba esa prolongación de Marbayocho tan buena.
Cuidado con el pase, que es muy bueno. Alfa que va a intentar revolverse en el aire. ¡Creo que ¡Alfa! ¡Una vez más! ¡Nos tiene acostumbrados! Bluey de pasador, Mr. Catherine. ¡Ay, qué bien lo ha hecho Alfa! Si es que lo hace fácil. Parece sencillo. Y eso, luego no hay forma.
So that's vote 2 for that one there. Vote 2 for that one. Aw, poor BJP voted on his own play. He's the only one who's like resisting the siren call of the unknown play. So yeah, that was vote 2 for that one. I'm pretty good, Max. Glad you're doing well. So then last up, we have vote 3, the Necromancer Turo Flip Reset setup. This is going to be vote 3 for this one. This is in the $500 Rival Esports pool party from yesterday. Game 5 just getting started here of, you know, one of the play-in matches. Pool A1 round 2. So very early in the tournament, but in a $500 tournament. This is, again, going to be vote 3.
Rapid. Off of the sidewall. Arrow going to clear this away. Arrow's clears have been very consistent in this game as Turo wants to get it past him. Maybe he can get it past Lucky. He gets that half flip. Gets it past 3. That's going to be Rapid to score it. And Turo puts everyone on his back.
Look at that. Flick over 1. Gets the soft touch Daru in a bad spot. Rapid is in front of the net, able to just finish off an excellent solo play from Turo.
Seriously, Wake just giving Shutson's life story away for free.
RBG, they...
But yeah, so that's vote 3 for that one, and I'm pleased for you too, Manhattan, even if there's, you know, trials and tribulations ahead. There's tribulations in straight dating too. I don't know if you've heard. We've made a lot of movies about it and written some books. It's kind of hard to be in a relationship, whatever your orientation is. Tripped on an edible. You mean literally tripped or mushroom tripped, and I like that. Probably both. I kind of lost the thread there, but yeah. Thought it was just weed. Oof. Wacon Kingpin over here knows everything. Yeah, right? I don't know if it was mushroom, but there was something interesting hidden in there. Yeah, for sure. So, all right, to recap, we have BJB's Flip Reset Double Touch from the Esports Championship. Gets this Flip Reset does this like big swooping thingamaroo to knock it in the net. That's vote 1. Vote 2 is Bluey and Alpha in ESL Spain's Grand Finals. Bluey comes off the ceiling, drops the ball down to Alpha, who puts it up for a double tap. And then vote 3 was Turo's flip reset setup. He kind of pops the ball over the first defender in the far corner, then gets a flip reset over the second defender in the near corner, and then the third guy kind of just whiffs terribly and lets the ball go in the net. So that's vote 3 for that one. So, yeah. How are we feeling? I mean, right now, number 2 is cruising to victory. But I don't know if those are serious votes. Shutson, Bat, and, Manhattan. I am not counting your votes as serious until you explicitly say that they are. So right now, in my mind, BJB has 1 vote, and that is the only vote that has been cast. So if anyone wants to argue for any of the other ones, now would be the time. Undefined is an absolute omni-shambles. What? Oh, I think 2 should win. Undefined is an absolute omni-shambles. Nice. Justin has a girlfriend. She's going to be quite upset when he leaves her for me after we meet for the first time. Yep. Manhattan going over to number 1, too. I know Bear's first name. That's about it. Nice. I don't know anything about Bears. I know he's British. That's all I've got on him. Bears is the biggest mystery for me. All of you guys are mysteries. I don't know. I don't know shit about. I don't know. Literally, I know Wakon's first name. I know Shutson's first name. I know Shutson's whole name. I actually know Wakon's whole name too. So I know Wakon and Shutson's name. I don't know anything else. Anyone else's first names though. The text drafted. I found his Insta after you found his name. Nice. What's up, Guan? So, alright, let's start by getting this one that didn't even make it into round 3 off the board. So, last chance if anyone really likes this one to fight for it, but I think we can kill this one. PJB, your play is pretty decent, the least painful for me to vote on. Noah! I think I knew that, Manhattan. I think I did. I feel like I've told you this multiple times. Yeah. I think you have. I just forgot it. That's the way it's gonna stay. Never gonna demystify me. We'll see, Bears. We'll see. Just in time, I see. Yeah, you could have been a couple minutes earlier, and then you could have seen the plays. But you had a pretty good time, Guan. Guan voting for this one. Let me show you the other one, Guan, and see if you actually seriously want to vote for this one. I mean, I get that you're kidding because it's the only one you've seen, but I don't know. This is BJB's play right here. This is from the Esports Championships, and game 2 of a best of 3 here.
Be higher, so
that I've seen so far. Yeah, for sure. Alec, if you can guess my name, I will applaud you. Here's a hint, though. Old name was Batnather. For some reason, my instinct says Martin, but I don't know. But Tina there, Bat in there, Batty Nather, Batnather. Yeah, I don't know, Bat. Nathan! Oh, clever, Shutson. Clever. Nathan is also a good guess. Bartholomew. Low-key, though, Bears has some cool pictures on here. I'm all... Okay. Guys, can I please get you to focus for, like, 2 minutes and talk about these plays, and then... you guys can, like, talk shit while I'm hosting someone else or whatever. But can we just, like, wrap up this thing here so I can go eat dinner? I'm very hungry right now. And you guys are talking about literally everything except for the 3 simple-ass plays we've got on the board. Guan saying, I don't like that the opponent didn't read the quick kickoff. Better than 3, though. All right. Because this is the current favorite right here. We have 2 votes that don't count on number 2, and then 1 vote that doesn't count on number 1. Bears in Manhattan, I think that is, going for number 1, and then you going for number 3. Manhattan saying, I feel like it's pretty clear that 1 is the best. Okay, are we all agreed on that? That's why you're always in a rush in round 3, always hungry? No, mostly I just want to be done. That's why I'm in a rush in round 3. Often not hungry. 2 and 3 kind of just suck. All right, Shutson and Bat. Now is your moment. Do you actually want to defend this play, or were you just memeing? I'm gonna give you, like 1 minute, and if you haven't actually defended this play, I'm giving it to number 1. In all seriousness, I'm actually 3 having watched it. Really, Shutson? Okay. Defense on 1 just sucks, man. Yeah, I mean, the defense on all of them kind of sucks, right? Decent recovery from Bluey after getting bumped there before he goes up to the ceiling. At least Bluey does some nutty moving to get his reset off the ceiling. So we are actually all over the place here. See, this is why we gotta actually talk about this shit instead of just being like, oh, I assume we're all going for number 1, right? Because no, it turns out we're all over the place. So can everyone just fucking like vote for the play they think is the best? Can we try like a weird system like that where if you think 1 is the best, you do exclamation point, vote 1. If you think 2 is the best, you do exclamation point, vote 2. And if you think vote 3 is the best, you do exclamation point, vote 3. Last time I was here, you picked for us. Yeah. And I'm on the verge of doing that shit again. 1 is bad defense and someone just doing some twisting to get to the ball. Guan saying, honestly, I think I like 2. Okay, so Guan's going for 2. Wacon's going for 1. Bluey has to work for it more, at least. Yeah, I think 2 is my favorite, honestly. I mean, I feel shitty because we had that whole thing about pros and whatnot. But I feel like it honestly is the best play. So, last call if anyone wants to argue for 3. Because I think 3 is currently loveless. 3 has no votes on it right now. And Shutson saying I'm actually 3 having watched it. So Shutson, what do you got here? Why is 3 the best play? For fuck's sake, now we're gonna have to discuss things. Yes, after fucking around for like 2 hours doing absolutely nothing, can we just for like 1 minute here actually discuss the plays? 3 deserves no love. BJ pointing at the open net double on number 2. Yeah. After some good work to get that set up, though. Guan saying 3 is meh. Like I'm saying at 55-11 we can stop. Yes, just as long as we get 1 minute of discussing these plays in. Shutson saying, like I say, the pass is by far the best thing in any of these clips, then add in the fact that there's a double touch. You're talking about 2, Shutson, not 3. Okay. Then let's get rid of 3 if Shutson is actually talking about 2. If 3 wins, I'm going to upload all my clips from now on. Yeah, it doesn't look like 3's doing that well. Shutson just was confused when he said he likes 3 the most before. Okay. So yeah, let's kill 3. And now it's down to 1 and 2. I'm just going to play them back to back real quick to refresh everybody's memories. Double touch is just a bonus because it's more than just a normal shot. Damn it, Shutson. Yeah, to quit fighting for shit we aren't even talking about. I like 2 too. So yeah, right now we have Bat, Guan, and Shutson on 2. Manhattan, Wacon, and Bears on 1. So here's number 1 again.
So as I said, hopefully it won't affect them too much, but we're about to get underway for game number 2.
All right, let's go and the steal away. We'll send it right towards the goal, but fortunately, this time round, Swoogstar is there to provide the defense, but just slotted past. Oh boy, BJB, of course, makes look easy.
Yeah, Swoogstar initially went out for that defense. It went right past him. And once again, I hate to say it.
So that's 1, and I just want to take a quick second here to point out that Shutson said, oh god, that really made it hard when I zoomed in like that. Shutson said, in all seriousness, I'm actually 3 having watched it. That's where the confusion comes from, Shutson. Pass makes 2 for me. I'm gonna say, fair enough. I just happened to post my defensive 2 during the playthrough of 3. Nope, I'm actually 3 having watched it. That's the issue. Wacon saying, nah, 1 is fucking cool. Just the kickoff kills it for me. What about stakes? Stakes are meh. Wasn't Barca ARG the the grand final for ESL Spain? Yes, it was. So that's kind of a big thing 2 has going for it. I mean, 1 is in a tournament, but 2 is like the culmination of ESL Spain. You cannot ban yourself. So that was 1 we just watched, and then here's 2. And again, grand finals of ESL Spain, game 2, Barca up a game and a goal.
Oh, GCR, le ha dado mal.
La ha dado mal, pero por poco, ¿eh? Yo creo que ha saltado un poquito tarde, no se esperaba esa prolongación de Marbayocho tan buena.
Cuidado con el pase, que es muy
¡Cuidado!
bueno. Alfa que va a intentar revolverse en el aire. ¡La croqueta! ¡Alfa! ¡Una vez más! ¡Nos tiene acostumbrados! Blue de pasador, Mr. Catherine. ¡Ay, qué bien lo ha hecho Alfa! Si es que lo hace fácil. Parece sencillo. Y eso, luego no hay forma. ¡Oh, GCR, le ha dado mal!
So there's 2
La ha dado
there.
mal, pero por poco, ¿eh?
Mute.
Yo creo
There's 2 there. So Wacon, Manhattan, Bears. Can I get an argument for
Yeah.
1 out of you guys? To me, it feels like 2 is much better, and people are making all kinds of arguments for that. Can I get an argument for what's so great about 1 here from one of you guys? Bat saying the stakes and play are amazing from 2. Manhattan asking, is ESL Spain a real tournament, or is it just like pros fucking around? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think it's pretty serious. I think at this point, at least, it's pretty serious. There's definitely like money on the line and stuff. Guan saying it's just an amazing counterattack with a ceiling pass followed by a double touch. That sounds like a lot more than this one, which is just a flip reset, right? I mean, that's the play you voted for, Guan. I don't know why you're...
Why would you ever do that?
I have not subbed. But this just randomly came up and I'm British, I don't turn down free shit. Long live anal bears.
Long live anal bears indeed. Wacon saying, well, it's game 2 in number 1 out of 3. Okay. So this is game 2 of 3. I mean, you can't make a stakes argument for BJB. You just can't. I won't allow it. The stakes are obviously higher on the grand finals of ESL Spain. You know, even though it's game 2 of a best of 7 instead of game 2 of a best of 3. Still significantly higher stakes than the Esports Championships. I guess real tournament felt really pejorative there, but I didn't mean it that way. I mean, I understand, like, ESL kind of lost its reputation in, you know, America. But I think kind of a lot of the other ESLs are still pretty serious. You're defending 2. Yeah, it threw me off for a second, Quan. Manhattan going back over to 2. Shutson saying, my real sub is in 3 days. Anal Bears will be back. Nice. Maxern saying, ESL Spain was a league with Spanish teams. Thank you very much. I think we knew that. The question was, like, do they take it seriously, or is it just sort of like a very casual thing? And my sense is that they, at least, you know, come grand final, which is the relevant part, take it very seriously. Kind of equal for me, but it seems people actually like 2 more, so... All right. Fair enough. I guess if you really don't care between them. Wacon saying, I don't care, so 2 can win. Sorry, BJB. Feels like you're losing all your support. Bears, you're the last line of defense here for number 1, Bears. Do you actually like number 1 more? Do you want to fight for it? Or are you also okay with 2 winning? I feel like Bears left. Sorry, BJB, says Bears. BJ saying, look at the fast kickoff. I mean, maybe in like late 2016, the fast kickoff could have, you know, swung some folks, but I mean, it's a real solid play. I'll tweet it for you. It's a nice, you know, nice kickoff into attack, but just like at the end of the day, it's kind of just a flip reset. I mean, the other one's just a double touch and a ceiling shot, I guess. But I don't know. It's got the stakes, and I think that's what, like, you know, they're both pretty and they're both team plays, but this one's got the stakes and you know, that recovery from Bluey right there to get up on the ceiling. Yeah, I think I'm going 2. Man, I'm just saying it seems like people genuinely like 2, whereas I was just for 1 for the fact it was barely better in my opinion. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, we like 2 got memed on pretty hard, but I think it is actually a pretty legitimately good play that had it not gotten memed on, we would have been like, yes, this is really good. Pat saying Guan saying it's important for Barca to show they kick ass on Spanish scale. Big rivalries in Spain. Okay, maybe. Not that they have much competition in Spain, but that's another matter. Guan saying 2 Justas greater than 1 Justa. Yeah, Max going for number 1. All right, Max, why is number 1 the best play of the day? Shutson saying, BJ, honestly, your goal is better, but FCB's play is better. Bear saying it's a nice shot, but I was pretty split since people seem to really like 2. Yeah, what Manhattan said. And Manhattan saying, does Bluey actually get hit in 2? Does he not? It really looks to me like he does. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. Because the other guy, yeah, it is actually. The other guy just goes sailing past. And it looks like there's an impact, but there actually isn't. Oh, shit. That does take away a lot of my enjoyment of this play. You can't see it in the replay. But yeah, the dude just misses. And it just looks like he gets hit. Wow, that's a really weird optical illusion right there. What's up, Tech Mullet? And again, same question to you, Tech Mullet. Why is number 1 the best play of the day? Something hits Clay. Yeah, no, I think Clay just misses. Orange changes direction 2, I think. Supporting a friend. Okay, fair enough. Bat saying I think he got hit. Wait, now you guys are all saying he got hit. Oh, he does get bumped. Lightly. Much more lightly than I thought. But he does get bumped. He just sort of gets bumped into the wall, so it doesn't really fuck him up that hard. But it does force him to kind of do some weird ceiling jigamaroo. Unless Blue really sucks at twisting 180 degrees. They both do. Bluey gets hit, not that hard, but still got hit. Yeah. I'm so confused. Oh god, I've started something. Tagmo is saying, I like number 1 due to the fact that it was a difficult angle on the flip reset to get the goal. I still think a flip reset is cooler, in my opinion, than a double touch. All right, you don't care about the stakes, the fact that the stakes are significantly higher on number 2, because I feel like everyone's kind of saying the same thing, that, like, you know, one's just a flip reset, one's just a ceiling shot to a double touch, but, you know, the stakes are much better in 2, and that makes it pretty cool. Fucks him up pretty hard. He sides on the ceiling with the roof of his car and still recovers. Like I say, I'm pretty impressed with Bluey here. Okay. Jigamaroo? I don't know, just some random... It's not an expression. I don't think anyone's ever said that before. I just sort of made that up on the spot. No one cares, Shutson, when you do this. I'll be impressed. I'll put the clip back into regular speed? Sure. I think that's regular speed, right? No, I'm not on the tab. There we go. Which is all the more reason to preach it, baby. So no one cares about the opponent in clip 1 not reading the fast kickoff. Yeah, no one seems to care about that, Guan. Although, to be fair, I don't think anyone cares about the fast kickoff, so it's sort of just like no one cares about the kickoff. I mean, the double touch is only in the second game. Still time to come back for ARG. If it was game 7, maybe. Okay. I feel like it's a junior prize for BJ and then the full prize for Alpha and Bluey. Does that sound right to you guys? Because everyone's saying they're pretty much even, but I like Bluey and Alpha a little bit more. So I think that feels like a junior prize for BJB and a full-size prize for Alpha and Bluey. Guan saying you can see one player go for mid-boost and the other doing a quick kickoff. That play should have never happened, in my opinion. Wakon saying I don't care if it's a pass or not, but you better. Wait, what? Tomorrow you're hitting this on me. Okay. Manhattan saying, Shutson, I'm almost D1. Can you help me D-rank tonight? Justin saying, the shot, not a chance. On a really good day with a bit of luck, I could probably hit the pass. All right, Guan saying, I disagree. I think the kickoff taker messed up big time. Wakon saying, mate, it's a double touch. Shutson saying, yeah, and I fucking suck. See, that's your problem. You think you suck. The revelations. Okay, so Guan is objecting to a junior prize. But the rest of the play is nutty, I have to agree. Yeah, I mean, I don't really give a shit about the, like, kickoff. I feel like it's really about the flip reset here at the end. So if you think the flip reset is nutty, but, like, the play shouldn't have happened because of the kickoff, I feel like you should be fine with the junior prize then. So, junior prize for BJ, full prize for Blue and Alpha. We good with that? Calling it a night? Bad agrees with Guan, huh? But Bear's saying I reckon junior prize is fair. I would understand a junior prize, but I still won't like it because of the kickoff, says Guan. I just don't feel like the kickoff's really part of the play. I mean, I guess we were talking about the pass play, how this one's a pass play and the other one's a pass play. I don't know. Techmold's saying, I mean, why do you have to pay attention to the kickoff? You could do that at any time in just a normal passing play, but y'all are knocking it due to a bad kickoff from the other team. Well, Guan's point is that this play shouldn't have happened because without the fast kickoff, the play doesn't happen, right? That the defense should have read the fast kickoff and cut off the pass that sets off BJB in the first place. So Guan's point is a competent defense stops this play. It's, you know, okay, fine, it's a fancy looking finish, but a competent defense nips it in the bud. He never gets the chance for the kickoff. So I see your argument too, where it's like, okay, but it's not about the kickoff, it's about the finish. So just pretend that something else happened to set up this play. But I don't know. I think both sides have merit, honestly. Guan saying the kickoff made the play. I don't know about that. No, not at all. The kickoff is a garnish on top of the play, but it did not make the play. I don't know. I think it undercuts the meaning of the junior prize, right? Okay. I mean, it does. Well, only because, like, a few of you guys voted for number 1, and then we're like, it seems like other people like 2 more, so whatever. I won't stand in the way. That made me think, like, okay, maybe we could do a junior prize for this one. We talk about defense or lack of it on 2 as well. Why is the last man in midfield all on his own? Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. Is defense isn't great on number 2. I mean, you've got this, like, minor little bump here, and then that's the last time the defense is relevant here. I guess this guy who's circled back, you know, just gets beat to the ball. But yeah, you know, empty as fuck net on this one is definitely a counterattack, taking advantage of the fact the defense pushed up too hard. So if you're going to argue that, like, the kickoff should have been better in 1, I feel like you got to argue that there should have been some defense in 2 as well. Without the opponent, in essence, failing on kickoff, this would have never happened. Right, exactly. Kickoff too fast for opponents, says PJ. Guan saying it's a fast counterattack. Maxer saying both plays defense.exe has stopped working. Bat saying, where's the D on 1? Yeah, I mean, that's the point, is that the defense on both of them is kind of weak. And people are arguing that, you know, the kickoff, the defense on the kickoff on 1 ruins it. Well, what about number 2? It's like we're using the logic you don't like for the junior prize. Well, this play is really good, just not as good. So give it a junior. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, is do people think it's as good, but everyone else likes 2 more, so they're willing to stand down? Or do people think 1 is really good, but just not quite as good as 2? That's what I can't figure out, because it seemed like people were saying, I think they're equal, but more people like 2, so I'll stand down and let 2 win. And that there were a lot of those people. But now it seems maybe more like people are saying, 1 is really cool, but it's not as good as 2. So I'm having a hard time reading you guys. Bat saying, what was the last man back even doing? And Guan saying, I think the attack in 2 is just better. Maxon saying, I mean, on 2, Bluey just surprised 2 of the players. Which you could argue that, you know, whoever BJ's teammate is just surprised the defense with the kickoff. Bat saying the second one, which is, it's really good, but not as good. Shutson saying my weakness is, no, you guys are still talking about yourselves. Can you guys please open a private chat? It's getting really hard to filter through this like incessant stream of bullshit. We can't tell Alec what to do so we can end stream. I mean, okay, no, it's really fucking simple. Who thinks number 1 is the better play of the day? If you guys think vote 1 is the better play of the day, say so. And I know we got Maxerns, who is BJ's friend, and obviously BJ, and then Tech Mullet. And then the question is, who else thinks number 1 is the better play of the two? Don't worry about voting, because the votes are just fucked right now. So, say, I think number 1 is better, if you think number 1 is better. And if besides Tech Mullet, we can get someone else, then we could do a junior prize for number 1. If everyone else thinks 2 is better and 1 is just really good, then I'm sorry, BJ, but your play isn't the best play of the day. Guan saying, on that level, a quick kickoff should never work. BJ saying, orange leaves one guy alone. Bat saying 2 over 1. Guan saying 2 over 1. Manhattan saying 1 over 2. Okay. So we got Manhattan and Tech Mullet. And then Bat and Guan. And I think Shutson. Bear's saying 1 over 2. Well, now it's looking like a split prize. What the fuck? Alright, right now I'm saying it's a split prize. If more people want to come in and say 2 is better, it can go back to a junior prize. Reset the voting and have us vote again. I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do right here. There isn't just a reset the voting button. It would be much easier to just have you guys express your opinions in chat.
Haha!
We're gonna starve, Alec. Bat saying 2 is so much fucking better than 1. I don't know what y'all are saying. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's definitely a case of which one do you dislike least today. I feel like some people just don't give a shit about 2, and some people just don't give a shit about 1. Beads saying 1 over 2. Bat saying I would argue if I wasn't in the middle of a fucking game. Manhattan saying I'm gonna fucking laugh so hard if we give Alpha and Bluey $7.50 a pop. No, well, it's a weekend, so it's $13.50. And then it would be $13.50 for each of the other guys as well. Oh, you mean if it's a junior prize? So if Bluey and Alpha get a junior prize and only end up getting $7.50 a pop, yeah, I mean, you know, it's a sandwich. A shitty sandwich, but it's a sandwich. Sometimes opinions are not the same. It happens, indeed. All right, split prize. Last chance for anyone else to come in and argue passionately for one of the others and try to, you know, make it full prize, junior prize. But I think right now we're going with a split prize between these two. Bat saying 2 is better, but he already said that, right? You were one of the 2 from before? Yeah. Guan saying the same thing. Bat saying because the elegance of the ceiling pass into the double touch. Where the fuck is the D on 1? Seems we're split today. Yep. Manhattan saying 1 is better. Can I just get a quick argument from the people who really like this one about what is so great about it? Just really quickly, can you tell me what you like about it so much? Bears or Manhattan or Tech Mullet? Someone tells me what the D on 1 is doing, I'll do a split. Bears, they counterattacked in the past, beat the last defender. Okay, so on this one, they got a quick kickoff that they didn't see coming, and then a really quick counterattack, like a really quick attack from there. It's like basically, if you take out all the substance of it, it's basically the same play. It's a really quick attack that the defense wasn't prepared for, and therefore is allowed to somewhat elegantly proceed unchallenged. It's just that one is a ceiling shot into a, you know, ceiling pass into a double touch, and one is a big wacky flip reset. I need sleep. I'm trying to finish, BJ. I'm trying my damnedest. What is that guy doing over in the corner there? You said third man, by the way, and this is a 2v2 bat. Just throwing that out there, that this is a 2v2, if that makes you any more sympathetic towards the defense. But what is that dude doing in the corner over there? He black flips for boost and misses it, and that's to kind of recover, but that doesn't really make a difference because he has plenty of time here. And then he just goes up for this whack-ass challenge, and then his teammate's there sitting in net instead of going up for some kind of backboard thing. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the defense is worse in this one than the other one. Definitely. Which makes sense, you know, kind of given that this is like a weekly tournament and the other one is the grand finals of ESL Spain. He wasn't even on the goal line. He was in front of the goal. If he was positioned correctly, that would have had a 12.5% chance of a save. It's not that high, man. I at first assumed you were arguing in favor of this play. Very specific. I mean, it's 1/8, but yeah. On 2, the defense couldn't do anything because it was a counterattack. Well, they could have been positioned better. Like, yes, they could have done something. They could have not over-aggressively attacked and left the entire backfield open. 12.5 is better than 0 for 2. I mean, probabilistically speaking, it most likely would be 0 for 2. It was a very good pass into a double touch, and they tried to do something. Manhattan saying vote 2. I thought these were from the same tournament for some reason. Oh, shit, really? Okay, well, Manhattan is one of the defenders at number 1. So, now, I think it's junior prize, guys. I think it's got to be junior prize for this one, full prize for number 2. Because there is clearly some love for number 1, but less than there is for number 2. And I think that makes it junior for 1, full for 2. Are we good with that? Does that make everyone happy, or do people still object? So this is accurate. Pretty chill weekend, should be a smooth ride tonight. Yeah, it didn't turn out that smooth, but you know, whatever. And thanks for the kind words. What is new? I've seen your channel. That's good. Who's Phil NCO? You're a bot, aren't you? Oh, you're totally some kind of bot. Good day, what's new? I've seen your channel. Very awkwardly phrased. And then, like, good quality. This is so accurate about a thing that you would have no way of knowing wasn't actually accurate. There's no way you made a sarcastic joke there. And then I'm going to do a design for your channel. That's you, like, you know, that's your sales pitch right there. Because, like, I don't need designs. And you didn't, like, ask, do I need a design? Yeah, I feel like you're like, you know, not a person or something. Check out the URL of my profile picture. Regards, Rocket League is the best. There it is. Yep. Who even argued for 1, though? Bears and Manhattan's out. I mean, again, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with it, I guess. So only Bears, but BJ doesn't count in my eyes because it's his play. Yeah, no, BJ doesn't count, definitely. Look at his banner. Account created May 21st, 2019. How do I click this? Is that how I get the thing? Streamer.gigs.me. Yep. At least code a bot better. Yeah, right? If he said Rocket League was shit, I believe he was human. Yeah. No, that was definite. That was definite bot talk right there. Anyways, who copies and pastes the title? Yeah, right? I mean, it's a cool way to you know, like, be like, oh, I bet it works sometime. Like, it almost worked on me until I, like, thought about it for a second. I was like, wait a minute, you don't know that this isn't a smooth ride. There's no way you're making a sarcastic joke about that shit. I don't know, he got me for a second. It's also weird because nobody responded. He just kept going, you know? Yeah. Classic bot behavior right there. All right, Bears, can you put up a passionate defensive number 1? Do you really, really like number 1, or do you just not like 2, and you think 1 is kind of nice? Because it's really coming down to Bears right now on number 1. I mean, Wacon's got a vote on there, and so does Tech Mullet, but it's really coming down to, I mean, if we're losing Manhattan, it's really coming down to Bears. So, Bears, I'm going to need you to, like, talk about how you actually really like number 1, or I think it's all going to Bluey and Alpha. Sorry, BJ, but, you know. Sometimes Alec just keeps going without anyone responding. Often, most of the time, I would say. Are you a bot? No comment. BJ just pleading with Bears. Bears, please! I don't need like a whole essay or anything from you, Bears. Like, I know normally I make people like give me a paragraph. Okay, I like the work BJ puts in to get the reset, but I mostly don't like the orange over-aggressive push. Alex just bloviating. I heard that word for the first time the other day, and it's been stuck in my head for days now. Yeah, I noticed. In the FCB play. Yeah, I understood what you meant, Bears. Not only is it the play, though, but it's also stakes. How over-aggressive is the orange team being here? I mean, is this shitty defense, or were they thought they had an opportunity and, you know, missed and it fucked them? Really bad rotation, I feel like, there from the third guy on orange, too. I don't think it was over-aggressive except for the last man. Be it Bat saying there's still one man back, but the pass beat him simple. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like this is, like, atrocious defense. Like, Clay is struggling this corner, and whoever that is goes up for it. And then they, you know, knowing they have a third guy back, but then it's just this really fast counterattack. Last man challenge too early, yeah. BJ saying second guy, orange pushes and leaves one vulnerable. Okay. Manhattan saying, is it weird that I don't like that Alpha doubled a shot that didn't need to be doubled at all? I mean, I generally would agree with you, but I think in this case he just couldn't get up high enough to hit it straight in, you know? That the touch he got from that pass was a pop-up, and so he follows it up for the finish. Unfortunate first touch, but it's Alpha, so who cares? Guan saying, other than that, rotations seem normal. Yeah. So Bear's not really swaying anybody with his argument, which means it's... Bat saying exactly. Now argue your case for 1 with that guy doing backwards donuts in net. I don't know. I don't think Bears' defense was passionate enough. And I don't mean, like, I wish he'd written more words. I mean, his point is basically, I like the work that he put in, but I mostly don't like the other one. Which, if he's going to be the only person defending it, is just not good enough. If he were talking about, like, oh my god, I love it so much, it's amazing, look at what he does on that flip reset, I might let it slide with just one person defending it for a junior prize. But if it's just there's one person who doesn't like the other one more than he doesn't like that one, I don't think that quite does it. Clax got bumped for a bit, slowing him down. Exactly. If Clax didn't get bumped, he might have been on time for the save. Misboosting one actually made me dislike it a lot as well, yeah. Bear saying, ball in corner with the first man not recovering. Why would he go up for it and leave just one back? It doesn't make sense to me. Not a quality opportunity to go up for it. But yeah, I'll stand down. Alright. Sorry, BJ. Don't use the word amazing today, Alec. The only thing that's amazing today is us discussing this so long on 2 mediocre plays. Yeah, but all right. Calling it. Sorry, BJ, but congratulations, Bluey and Alpha. You guys are our winners for today. Man, that hurts. I'm sorry, BJ.